Okay, and welcome back. Sorry about all that. So, I'm going to call this probably about as good as it's going to get. So, if there's still issues, I think those are going to be filed under the category of not on my end. But welcome in, welcome back everyone. Welcome in, Mile High Roll. Good to have you here, my friend. Hope your new year is getting off to a good start. And let's press some buttons. Adventure, arcade, multiplayer. That won't do us any good. Password. That's good. I was looking at my post-it notepad and trying to remember. Trying to remember what these were passwords for. I think it's from the Grinch. Get it out of here. Blame the game for the stream crashing. Alright, let's see what our options look like. Alright, well, not a whole lot. Hang on, I want to hear that music again. Nice. Alright, well, I guess adventure mode is the main game. And, well, here we go. We have to choose? Guess we'll be Mary Kate.
Awesome.
Sweet 16, and with a brand new driver's license, but in order to win your parents' trust and use the car, you need to help them run a few errands. Girls, I'm going to be working late. Could you pick up some dinner? Coffee, hang? Bowl of salad and home? MAME is going to support plug-and-play games this year, Bort Jam says. That's, MAME is for emulating arcade machines. Bubble? Oh, that's it? I don't have any choice. I only get the car named Bubble. Can't center my Goomba on my head very well.
Rock and roll.
Don't forget the salads. They were salads.
Oop.
Oh no. No, it's gonna be an isometric driving game? Could you give me a lift to the office?
No problem. More history.
Oh! But, what? But... Busted. What? No dinner? You're grounded. Rank F. F for Frownie. Let's go. Well, I failed that in record time. 13 seconds.
Rock and roll.
Okay, but they're pretty strict about the whole, could you give me a lift to the state park?
Problem.
The whole, like, following the law thing. Is this the state park?
Oop, oop.
What? But, what?
Totally cool. Oop. Oop.
what? But. Oh my. Out of time.
Rock and roll.
Oh, I'm not dead yet?
No problem. Oop,
Why are there so many one-way streets?
that was intense.
Thanks, girls. I had a rough day. Rank C. But
Rock and roll.
I never got the salads.
Cool. No problem. Totally cool. Totally cool.
I mean, I want to just drive around and...
Oop, 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 oop. We're history. Bummer.
I don't... It doesn't give me enough time to figure anything out.
Let's rock and roll. No problem.
Like, these people that are popping up with bonus missions, I don't... I don't understand where they are.
We're history. Bummer. Let's rock and roll. Cool. Oop, oop, oop. No problem. Oop, oop, oop. We're history. Bummer.
Driving the wrong way on a street is just instant death. Next version is surprisingly going to also support them as well as arcade machines, but the plug-and-play games will run so bad on it, Board Jam says.
Let's rock and roll.
I don't have any experience with MAME emulation, so I wouldn't really even know what to expect.
No problem. Cool.
It's not my fault, they turned into me.
Let's rock and roll.
Alright, well I guess I've just got to ignore the bonus mission stuff.
No problem. Cool. Oop, oop, oop. Oop.
What's oops? What am I doing wrong?
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. We're history.
I'm not allowed to drive in reverse?
Bummer.
I thought I just solved. I thought I had a brilliant strategy because they're in a straight line on our streets. I was just gonna. I was just gonna back up to the to the coffee shop.
Let's rock and roll.
I can't believe that didn't work.
Oop. No problem.
Alright, so the right shoulder button
Oop.
changes our music, and the left one honks the horn.
Oop. Oop. That was intense.
How on earth do I get an A rank?
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Cool. Totally. We're history. Fun. Let's rock and roll.
It's gonna be a very long night, isn't it?
No problem.
Shockingly, it's not the
Totally cool.
controls that are driving me out of my mind. It's the
Let's rock and roll.
just the cryptic
Cool.
goal.
No problem. Cool.
I think that I need to pick up like the bonus stars and do it, or do a
That was intense.
let's go. We got the A rank. So I don't know if it's a matter of needing to pick up the bonus stars or a matter of needing to do one of the bonus missions, but whether or not I do either of those is just completely dependent on the RNG of the board. There may very well be an S rank above A, but we're just going to shoot for A's for now. Your little sister needs a ride home from school. Could you get her? I may be able to redo these missions with a different car later on, too.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool. Totally cool. That was intense.
Way to be responsible. A's to honor Mary Kate and Ashley.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool.
Oh, it didn't give me any, it didn't give me any stars. And now I'm a fugitive.
Totally cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool.
I got the B rank locked down.
No problem. Cool.
There's a star way over there in the corner. I saw just like one pixel of a point of it. No, I hit continue instead of retry. Oh. You have to pick up your other sister. You have to pick your other sister up after her basketball game before you head to the party.
Rock and roll.
I didn't get my A rank. I'm devastated.
No problem. Cool. Oop, 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 oop.
Oh no.
Totally cool. Let's rock and roll. We're history. Fun.
Oh. I should have read some of that dialogue instead of skipping through everything.
Let's rock and roll. No problem.
Oh no.
Oop, 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 oop. Oop, oop. Cool. Cool. Let's rock and roll. Oop,
Oh no, we have to go back to the school?
oop, oop. We're history. Fun.
Hmm.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Totally cool.
Well, I very much disagree with this whole no driving the wrong way mechanic.
Let's rock and roll. Cool. No problem. That was intense.
Oops, I forgot my basketball at the park too.
Rock and
Can we get it? The mission's not over?
oop.
There's a secret loop 2 to the mission?
No problem.
No.
Totally cool. Totally cool. Oop.
I can't say when the last time
That was intense.
anything any of the Olsons were doing was on my radar. Well, let's go. I got the A rank. I don't feel like I deserved it. Alright, well, we're 3 missions in. Let me see what happens when we quit. We get a password. Okay, let me write that down. I need to see if I can go back to that other mission. 09 B4 VR.
Awesome.
So this is the mission we just did. So the password doesn't put me at the start of the next mission. It puts me at the start of the mission that I completed to get the password. I'm gonna have to play this whole game again because I didn't get an A rank on the second mission. I can't back out. What is going on? Alright, ignore that password. Password is lies.
Awesome.
Alright, we already know how to do this mission. It'll be fine.
No problem. Totally cool. Cool.
No, I just wanted the star.
Totally cool.
I'm going for it. Don't give up. I should have given up.
Rock and roll. No problem.
I don't actually know if there exists a penalty for damage. Because I think I took damage and still got an A rank on one of these missions. I mean, I'm not going to get a star, so we're not going to get a... Oh, I did get a star.
History. Fun.
And then I died.
Rock and roll. No problem.
So, my first mistake was going into this game with any sort of expectations at all, but I
Totally cool.
was not expecting an isometric driving game, and I wasn't expecting one that was going to be so strict about the rules of the road. Like, I thought that this would be like a Mario Kart clone.
Cool. Totally. No problem. Cool. Cool.
I don't know where this person thinks we're taking them, but oh well, never mind.
Rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool. That was intense.
Okay. A rank, good.
Rock and roll.
It says our sister is waiting out in front of the school, but The only thing I see in front of the schools is a giant hula hoop.
Cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
Come on, A-Rank. Give us some stars so we can get it.
No problem. Cool.
Put the star way over there, so far away.
That was intense.
Let's go. This time limit is brutal. You really can't do anything.
Let's rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem. Cool. Oop.
Get out of my way.
Cool. Let's rock and roll. Cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
Now we have to go back to the
No problem.
park for the basketball.
Cool. Oop. That was intense.
Let's go. It is tank controls, by the way. I don't imagine what else it could possibly be. But in case you were wondering about that... Oh, can you pick up the dry cleaning?
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Oop. Totally cool. Totally cool.
While you're out, how about getting a DVD?
Let's rock and roll.
I'm thinking of that new horror flick. No!
For history.
I was following the arrow and not the road.
Fire.
No DVD, no television.
Let's rock and roll.
It feels like sometimes when I make those turns,
No problem.
like when I cut inside of another car's path like that, that I'm like, it feels like I'm forcing them to turn where they don't want to.
Totally cool.
Hey, he hit me.
Cool.
What? But hang on, what, why?
Oop, oop, we're history. Bummer.
I don't understand. Where was the whole thing about picking up the DVD?
No problem. Cool. 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 Oop. Totally cool. Let's rock and roll. Oop. 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 No problem. Oop. Oop.
Oh no.
We're history. Bummer. Let's rock and roll.
What an absurd game.
Cool. Cool. Totally cool. Let's rock and roll. No problem. Oop.
How do I get over there?
Totally cool. Oop. That was fun.
Doing the bonus missions does not give me more time.
Oop. Oop. We're history. Bummer. Let's rock and roll.
From the top.
No problem.
Surely it can't stay this bad the whole game, right?
Cool. Cool. That was fun.
Time bonus, let's go! You can get bonus time.
Cool. Let's rock and roll. No problem.
Phased out of existence.
Cool. Totally cool. Totally cool. Oop, oop.
Have it back by Tuesday.
That was intense.
Why don't you call up some friends to come over and watch the film? Let's go. There, if I lived in a town with this many If I lived in a town with this many one-way streets, I would just drop my license in the paper shredder. I'm fine. I just walk everywhere from now on. This is no way to live. Better speak with the master of all Tuesdays about this, Zergling says. Dad's car's in the shop. Can you pick him up from work?
Let's rock and roll. Totally cool.
Hi, let's go home. The car is filthy. You should take it for a wash.
Problem.
Goal, gas, bonus, you. I don't know where the car wash is. Ah. They just guys just hanging out there having a meeting.
That was intense.
I need some cash for tomorrow. Let's hit the ATM.
Rock and roll.
You know where the bank is, don't you? I don't know where anything in this town is because everything's impossible to get to. Because everything exists at the vortex of an endless amount of one-way streets that all lead away from it.
Problem. Cool.
Cha-ching! Let's go home. With 1 second to spare. Thanks. Tomorrow you can use the car to go to the mall. Is the purpose of this game to inspire kids to not bother getting their license? It all sounds terrible and like a lot of work. You might be onto something. You might be onto something there. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get to the car wash because this bonus is gonna be mandatory.
No problem. Oop, oop.
The thing is, like, when I'm wrong about where something is, it's so difficult to get back around. Is the garage the car wash? Out of time.
Rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Oop,
I disagree with that.
cool.
Way to go! The garage is the car wash. Time bonus. Alright. Yeah, that was vital to... our success.
Cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
Is that down here? It is.
That looks fun.
Time bonus. I don't know if it's worth driving out of my way for that or not. Our car's making a funny noise.
Oop, oop. Totally cool.
I think that guy at the garage might have performed some sabotage while he was cleaning it.
That was intense.
A rank. This game inspired me not to get my license, and now I make a living by making really bad and janky games, Sport Jam says. It's the vicious circle of jank.
Awesome.
Chapter 2. An idea is born. With licenses in hand and cars at the ready, Mary Kate and Ashley decide to create a new delivery service, Suburban Fetch, to help their friends and earn some summer buckage. The Haley's dog just had puppies. They've offered one to us. Extrema. We have a different car now. We do not, by the way, get to choose between multiple different cars. It's only the one option.
Rock and roll.
Hurry up before they're all gone. They offered one to us. They can't tell us we can have a puppy and then give them all away. That's just rude.
Cool. Totally cool. Rock and roll.
Somehow that was still too slow. Hey, Kusarigama, welcome in. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's. No.
No problem. Cool.
Right. I just noticed that my pin needed to be reset. No good.
Rock and roll.
I need some stars or bonus missions to spawn in my path. I mean, I need that every time, but
Totally cool. No problem. Totally cool.
I don't know.
Totally. Oop, oop, we're history. Fire.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get over to that dentist office.
Rock and roll.
I was feeling a lot like Sark driving streams.
Rock and roll. No problem. Cool.
He seems more bent out of shape whenever it's a driving game.
Rock and roll. No problem. Oop, oop.
It's not spotting anything in my path to help me out.
Rock and roll. Cool. No problem. Cool.
Shop Mart.
More history.
There's no way I was gonna make it over there in time.
Rock and roll. No problem.
The pigeon home.
Totally cool.
It's another thing that's way over here. There's no... I don't have enough time.
More history. Fun. Rock and roll. No problem. Oop, oop, oop. Oop, oop. More history. Fun. Rock and roll.
Off to a good start.
No problem. Totally cool. Rock and roll.
This is brutal. This is brutal.
No problem. Cool. More history. Fun. Rock and roll.
Oh my goodness, the garage is somewhere I can theoretically reach.
Totally cool. That was fun. Oop. Cool. Totally
Let's
cool.
go. So, it's mostly just about running attempts until we roll a bonus mission that will let us reach the A rank. What are you going to name your puppy? Can you give my daughter a lift to the dentist? Oh, we tried to reach the dentist once. It didn't go well.
Let's rock and roll.
If you do a good job, I'll recommend you to my friends.
No problem. Cool. Cool.
What? This is what? No, but no, I thought that was the dentist. Oh no.
We're history.
Think of all the fun that might happen if you accidentally get an S rank.
Fun.
I haven't.
Let's rock and roll.
I haven't proven or disproven their existence yet.
No problem.
We could be in for whole new worlds of fun. Stay out of my lane. How am I up here? My gold is down there.
Cool.
To the dentist. I hope I don't have cavities. But what?
Oop.
But I thought we were already had the person in the car. I don't understand this game.
We're history. Fun.
Ginny never made it to the dentist. I'm never using your services again. Oops, oops, oops.
Cool. Oop, oop, oop. Cool. We're history. Bummer. Rock and roll. Totally cool.
Okay.
No problem.
That star better stay there.
Cool. Cool.
Hey, Fuzzy Boots, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Cool. We're history.
No, I unpaused and everything immediately fell apart. This sounds like it would be a Frownie game if ever there was one. Just the title is enough.
Bummer.
This game is pretty rough. This game is pretty rough.
Rock and roll.
It's a good way to start a new year. It sets the tone pretty much just where it needs to be, I think.
Oop. Totally cool.
Shockingly, the horrible isometric driving isn't even, like, the worst thing about the game.
Oop, that was intense. Rock and roll.
It's these inhuman time limits that it puts upon me.
No problem. Cool. Oop, oop.
I think that way is slightly faster.
Cool. Cool.
Of course, it's just barely out of my reach. No. Who hires a driver with a pickup time of 1:30 and a drop-off time of 1:31? Oh. Hey, I still got the A rank. Let's go. Didn't deserve it. Definitely gonna take it. Please return the DVD to the video store. So, like, the thing... There are no stop signs or traffic lights in this universe, and maybe if those had been invented, then every street wouldn't have to be a one-way street. Here's the DVD. I even cleaned it. Well, no, but now where am I even going? Home? Well, now the movie is late. No, I've already returned the movie. The movie doesn't unreturn itself just because I got into a traffic accident afterward. The fees are going to come out of your allowance. It was home. Great. Why don't you keep the late fee? Board Jams is reporting less lag. Good. Hey, Duck Something, welcome in. Is this underrated? I mean, I don't know what other people rate it. I'm not having a very good time, though. Oops. I'm off to a bad start there. I need one of these bonus missions to spawn in my path. Okay, I think I can do this one. Except, I have no idea where on Earth City Hall could be. Alright, I think I know how to get over there. It doesn't play as bad as it possibly could, but the time limits that it gives you are... What happened? Hang on. I accidentally restarted the mission. No! No! Spawned a bonus guy behind me. Where are you, bonus guy? Well, it doesn't matter now. Where? But where? Where was even the goal? Nothing is on the map where it says it is. I can't even see. Alright, where did you want to go? Not that it's gonna be there when I get there anyway. Dude, that little bonus mission took so much time. that I think the time bonus was completely canceled out.
Cool. Totally cool. That was intense.
No. Ah.
Let's rock and roll.
Nope.
Let's rock and roll.
I accidentally restarted the mission again. This person's already in the town center.
We're history. Let's rock and roll. Totally cool. Ooh, ooh.
Hey, Tommy, good to see you. Welcome in. It's so frustrating. Oh, it's so frustrating.
That was fun.
BT, feeling better? Thank you, Tommy. I'm doing a lot better than I was. I think I had the flu.
Cool. Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
I'm still a few days out from being perfect for sure, but I'm good enough I can actually start doing stuff again.
We're history. Fun. Let's rock and roll. Totally cool.
I'm not sure where that person is. I'm just gonna have to hope I accidentally come across them.
Cool. 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 That was fun. Ooh, ooh.
Don't you hit me.
That was intense.
We got the A rank. Let's go. Everyone in our household had it for a prolonged period of time. Yeah, everyone got sick here too. I got sick, and then Baby Man got sick, and then Jelly got sick. Baby Man got over it the fastest too. He's stronger than all of us. Jenny just called. Could you get her at the dentist and bring her back home?
Rock and roll.
Her tongue is still numb from the Novocaine.
No problem.
I don't know why we needed that detail. I missed the star. I missed it by a few millimeters. Oh, of course.
Oop, oop, oop. Totally cool. That was fun.
That was it? That guy hired me to take him across the street.
Oop, totally cool.
Hey woo, Anks Fuda Ift.
Oop,
You live at the video store?
oop. That was intense.
My boyfriend is in the paper today. Let's go get a copy. My tooth is better.
Let's rock and roll.
I think they sell it at the bookmark. I don't know how to get over there. I'm running out of gas.
More history. Fun.
No paper for me. Oh my.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool. Cool. That was fun. More history.
No.
Fun. Let's rock and roll.
The video store is a good destination, because I have to go buy that anyway. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough time to actually make the trip. These time limits are impossible. Look at this. The bonus mission's basically required because you don't have enough time without it. But then if they spread the bonus mission too far, like this, then it doesn't matter because it's impossible to do either way. I don't think the horn actually does anything. I think it just exists for letting off steam.
Cool.
Look, I'm at the exact same time I was last time. I made it like 2 millimeters further. The bonus mission is so far out of our way, I can't even do anything. Look at that. There is no time. I'm driving the optimal route. There is no alternative route because everywhere is one-way streets and you die if you go the wrong direction on a one-way street. Alright, here we go. This bonus mission actually spawned along the path in a useful way. Which is all I'm waiting for. This game is like Wizard of Oz levels of RNG. The gas refill is mandatory, and that sent me all the way around like that. Okay,
Rock and roll. Cool. That was fun. Totally cool. Cool.
it's the one with the soccer game on the front. Let's go, A-Rank. Let's call it a night. Everyone who's everyone is hanging out at the Retro Diner. Let's go meet up with them.
Rock and roll.
We might catch a movie later.
Totally cool. Totally cool.
Hey!
Rock and roll. Totally.
1 second. I have 1 second to spare if I drive directly toward our destination. I have to pray, again, I have to pray for a bonus mission to spawn on the way to the goal. See, look, it spawned over here. So if I go pick up this bonus mission now... Like, where am I supposed to get from here in 4 seconds?
We're hit.
Oh... This game is impossibly poorly made.
Totally
Like, the bonus mission spawned, if it spawns behind the goal, like it did just now, there's nothing I could ever do. Oh, I could have got another star.
rock and roll. Totally cool.
Awesome.
Totally.
Oh, 2 seconds left on the timer. Horrible.
Rock and roll. Cool.
I got a B rank.
Rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem.
If that character that wanted to go to the dentist had spawned at the middle school, I might have been able to take him there.
Rock and roll. Oop, oop. Totally cool. No problem. Cool. Rock and roll.
I think 4 seconds on the timer might be possible.
No problem. More history. Fire. Rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool.
I'm doing worse.
Rock and roll. No problem. Cool. More history. Fire. Rock and roll. Oop, oop, oop. No problem.
Hey, Chozo, great to see you.
Totally cool. Rock and roll.
I'm playing a driving game, Chozo. I know you're a fan of driving games.
No problem. Cool.
Oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for being here. Nope, don't continue. I'll miss my chance for the A rank. Excuse me. Looks like a really good racing game. If you ever try out Need for Speed Underground on Game Boy Advance, you're in for a horrible time.
No problem. Totally cool. More history. Fire.
I think that you are very swiftly going to be wanting to retract that compliment. This game is horrific.
Cool.
It actually wouldn't be so terrible if the time limit wasn't Diabolical.
Cool.
Oh no. 4 seconds left on the timer? I was being sarcastic. Okay. That didn't come through, unfortunately. Uh
Rock and roll. Ooh, we're history. Fun. Rock and roll. Ooh, we're history. Fun. Rock and roll.
just in case anyone thought the problem was my routing.
We're history. Fun. Rock and roll. Cool. No problem. Totally cool.
There's no way to do this.
Rock and roll. No problem. We're history. Fun. Rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool. We're history. Fun. Rock and roll. Totally cool. Nope. Totally cool.
I mean, I really want to have a conversation with the people that made this game. I want them to explain to me. I want them to explain to me the thought process that leads to setting this sort of time limit.
Rock and roll. No problem. We're history. Fun.
I can't even.
Rock and roll. No problem. We're history. Fun. Rock and roll.
I would cry. It just doesn't even make sense.
Ooh, cool. Oop, oop, oop. Oop. More history.
So, like, you get bonus time if you do a bonus mission, but the bonus missions are randomly generated, and most of the time, the pickup spot for the bonus mission is further away than the goal. Which, I can't even reach the goal in the amount of time. And if you put the start of the bonus mission on the far side of the goal...
Rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem.
This game doesn't really so much simulate the process of learning to drive as it simulates the experience of locking your keys in your car.
Rock and roll.
That is all this game is.
Cool. Totally cool. More history.
I've been playing Metroid Prime 4 on my break. Good game, amazing bosses. Easily the best looking game on the Switch, Chozo says. Glad you're having a good time. I've definitely heard very mixed things about that game overall.
Rock and roll.
I'm a long way off from Prime 4. I still got Prime 1, 2, and 3 to play.
Totally. No problem. Totally cool. Rock and roll.
I mean, how long do I do this before we're satisfied that A rank is actually physically impossible?
More history. Rock and roll. No problem. More history.
Wait a moment.
Rock and roll. No problem. More history.
They kept the gameplay good. Yeah, I think, well, I don't know. I think I have it on the GameCube and the Wii U. I don't know if my Wii U still works. I haven't used the Wii U in ages. I don't know what I have to do to get a better rank. I mean, I do know what I have to do. What I have to do is just hope that a guy that needs to be picked up spawns immediately in front of me and then needs to be dropped off immediately beyond the spawn point. But that's not happening. What I need is like some sort of trick to bug out the timer. That would help me. Oh, I could have got 2 stars. Like maybe if I got 2 stars and got there with 4 seconds left on the timer, that would be enough.
Totally cool. Rock and roll. No problem.
Hey Derek, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to get the password. And if this is the only stage that I don't get an A rank on, then we'll come back to it at the end of the night. PF3 # VC.
Awesome.
The password didn't save. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, it puts us back. The password puts us back on the mission we just did. It doesn't give us a new one.
Cool.
Okay. So we know B is possible in this mission. I don't know about anything higher than that. Actually, let's get the B rank again.
Rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool.
Oh, I wish I hadn't run into that other car. This is the RNG I've been waiting for.
Fun. Boop boop. Totally cool.
There's the A rank. It is possible. Look at... Oh, I couldn't believe... I just given up. I just given up. We don't have to come back to it. Oh, it's brutal. That was the last mission of the chapter? Oh... The girls are throwing a surprise B-Day party for their friend Justin, who's turning 17. Only thing is, they have to do everything themselves. We need to get a movie ticket to get Justin out of the house.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool. Let's rock and roll. More history. Fun.
Alright, all that went horribly. Derek says already 2026. Crazy.
Let's rock and roll.
I don't know what you have to do to pick up that star, but I feel robbed.
Cool.
We have to pick up Justin at our school and get him to the theater.
Rock and roll.
Then before the show starts. I had 13 seconds. Okay. Do they rotate the... Feels like they rotated the Earth.
No problem. Cool.
Hi, I heard we're going to a movie.
Cool.
Okay, where did you want to go?
Oop,
The garage.
totally cool. Ooh, that was fun.
Mary Kate and Ashley GTA.
Cool. That was intense.
Correction, you are going to a movie. We'll see you in a few hours. A rank first try. Not quite GTA yet. And in my 2025 ranking list of movies at 75, as in you saw 75 movies last year, Derek? Am I correct? Clarabelle Cow and the original version of Pluto have now officially entered the public domain. Oh boy. I'm sure we'll get a ton of garbage horror movies featuring each of them. Time to get the cake and take it to Justin's house.
Let's rock and roll.
It's chocolate, Justin's favorite. Can I just go this way? Probably not. We need to get some eggs to make the school-colored cupcakes.
Cool.
Don't eat it on the way there. My goodness, this blue car is quite obnoxious. No, bogus.
Cool. Oop, oop, oop.
Alright, well, I don't have enough time to not fail.
We're
Uh, 75 movies. Yeah, I watched very few. I watched very few new movies last year. Jelly and I watched, what was it, Grumpy Cat Saves Christmas? That was pretty good. Frownie, have you watched any of the Lord of the Rings movies before? Oh yeah, Board Jams. If you're talking about the Peter Jackson films, I love those. I really like the Rankin and Bass Hobbit movie quite a bit, and I've seen the Bakshi Lord of the Rings animated. That movie's pretty bogus. I know it's got its fans, but it's rough. And I've seen the Rankin and Bass Return of the King. I would need to see it again to really know how I feel about it. I feel like I liked it better than the Lord of the Rings animated film, but not as much as The Hobbit. They're screening them, the extended versions. 1 day marathon. Might would be kind of fun to see, but I definitely wouldn't want to sit in the theater for that long myself.
Rock and roll.
I don't have the movie watching stamina to do all those movies back to back. I gotta do them over a weekend.
No problem. Cool. Oop, oop. Totally cool. More history. Fun. Let's rock and roll.
The bonus mission in this level is not randomized. I don't know if I can use that knowledge to my advantage or not.
No problem.
I feel like I should be able to, theoretically, but in practice won't be able to.
Oop, oop. Oop. Cool.
What?
Oop. More history. Fun. Let's rock and roll.
Let's go. Oh no.
We're history. Fire.
I was doing so well until I wasn't.
Let's rock and roll. No problem.
Yeah, I didn't look into any of that, I didn't look into any of that show that they did.
Totally cool. Totally cool. Totally cool. Oop, oop.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna make it. How far away am I gonna be?
We're history. Fire. Let's rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem.
If it weren't for this completely miserable time limit and the streets being 100% one way in the most inconvenient direction that they could ever be. So, like, the two,
Cool.
defining characteristics of the game, if it weren't for those,
Cool. Oop, oop.
you could almost, accidentally have a little bit of fun with it.
We're history.
Gave it a shot, didn't finish season 1, didn't hate it, but most of it just wasn't that good, Derek says. Didn't watch it, Lord Jam says, and likes to stay true to the original movies. Yeah, if it weren't for everything about how this game is, it might be okay.
Fire.
Pretty much sums it up. That's I think,
Rock and roll.
I don't care what anyone says, it's 100% the developer's fault that I'm playing on hard mode and trying to get A ranks.
Cool.
They knew I'd do this if they put those things in this game, and then they went ahead and did it anyway, so it's definitely their fault.
Cool.
I know my issue here actually is an issue of routing this time, but
We're history.
I just can't see any other way around the,
Fire. Let's rock and roll.
I don't remember what the rest of that thought was supposed to be. Oh, I just can't see my way around the map well enough to think of another path. So for now, I just gotta keep to one that doesn't work.
Totally cool. Totally cool.
Alright, what if I go out here?
Cool.
That's a dead end.
Oop, oop.
That doesn't do any better.
Oop. We're history. Bummer. Let's rock and roll. No problem.
I don't really think the solution is to get the eggs first, but
Totally cool. Totally.
no. In fact, this isn't any faster at all. It's the exact same time.
We're history.
Somehow it got a season 2. Like Palpatine coming back, it made no sense, Derek says.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Totally cool. We're
No, look at how close I was. I was just on the wrong side of this street. Oh.
bummer. Let's rock and roll. No problem.
This is going to be in one of the most difficult games I've ever played on the stream.
No problem. Totally cool. Totally cool. Cool.
No, what am I doing?
We're history.
Trying out a spicy meat stick I got for Christmas, Zergling says. It's either really spicy or I lost even more spicy tolerance. Well, hopefully it's the former. I don't think anyone gave me anything spicy this year. Yeah. It's a little surprising. I mean, I didn't ask for anything spicy, but I'm not the easiest person to find, like, practical gifts for, and that's one of the few things that, like, my family know that I like, where they can get something random and not have to worry too much about duplicating. I give you permission to do an extra wheel spin to make up for it, Zergling says. I don't know if I'm up. I don't know if I'm up for a wheel spin. Even if I finish the game, I might have to bank it.
No problem.
I think the odds of me finishing this tonight are pretty thin.
Cool.
Feeling even more sick than you're letting on. I mean, I don't feel great.
Totally cool. We're history. Rock and roll.
My face feels like it's experiencing dry rot. Such a gross thought. Shouldn't have finished that sentence.
Totally cool.
My sinuses are all dried out and irritated. My throat's all crackly feeling. This gameplay is unexpected. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be like a Mario Kart clone. I did not expect an isometric driving simulator. And I really didn't expect one with such extreme brutality.
We're history.
I don't know how to do this any better. I don't think there's another route I can take. I tried reversing the order of the goals. It doesn't work.
Totally cool. We're history. Rock and roll.
I made stir fry for dinner tonight, which I haven't done in quite a while, and because I'm not really feeling super up to spicy things. Instead of my typical habanero pepper, I used a Fresno chili pepper. Do you stir fry in a wok on a gas stove? Neither of those, EpiPen. Well, look at that. We got the A rank. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. All I did was skip the bonus mission, and that led to the A rank. I didn't even drive well. This game is bogus. I wish I had like a good, like a good industrial kitchen strength burner. Where I could really go crazy with a wok at very high heats, but I just don't have that kind of setup. I've got a really garbage electric stovetop, and I do most of my stir frying in a great big stainless steel pan. So it's definitely nothing fancy, but it produces food that's good enough to enjoy. Half a pound of beef hot dogs and 2 bone-in chicken thighs, Zergling says. Very nice. That's what we had, chicken thighs. I do a Thai basil inspired stir fry. Went to our favorite New York style pizza slice place. Right on. We've got one of those nearby that we like. We picked one up 2 days after Christmas, I think. Chicken thighs are kind of the best. Oh yeah. Time to get ready for the party. Let's hit the salon. I usually get quarters. I eat a lot of chicken leg quarters. But I wanted to cook something a little more special since it was our New Year's Day meal. And the nice thing about that is because of the way that the numbers work out on the ingredients, I have enough stuff prepped that I actually get to cook it again tomorrow for no reason. What are the odds it's gonna let me just drive up to where I need to go? Oh, it let me. I think I'll wear my hair straight. A rank again, let's go. Time to pick up all our friends for the party. First, the DJ.
Rock and roll. We're history. Fun.
No, DJ, what will we dance to?
Rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Oop, oop, oop. That was intense.
One down, 5 to go. Kathleen, she's at the mall.
Roll.
I think she got a new outfit. What? No, I accidentally restarted the mission. Why does this keep happening to me?
Rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
I did it again. I don't know why.
Rock and roll.
Oh. I'm not restarting. I am restarting the mission, but I'm failing it because I'm driving the wrong way on that street. I see now.
No problem. Totally cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem. That was intense.
4 to go. Brad is at the diner. I think he likes you. Yeah, right. Let's get some more gas.
Oop. Oop. Rock.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm going too far out of my way. Awesome. No, it's impossible to get over there. I hate this game.
We're history. Fun. Let's rock and roll.
good. Astrobot Funko Pop. Right on. I've not, I've not purchased a Funko Pop in quite a long while. I need them to release one of Sir Arthur from Super Ghouls and Ghosts. The map can never be trusted. Hey Sparrow, good to see you. Happy New Year. Glad you're feeling a bit better, thank you. I'm not at 100% yet, but definitely feeling better than I have been. I had a rough few days. Mary Kate actually old enough to be driving in this game? I mean, I imagine that was, I imagine that it was, their 16th birthdays in reality that inspired the creation of the game. But, I mean, I don't have the timeline committed to memory. I was just saying you sounded okay, and then I heard you speak.
No problem. We're history. Let's rock and roll. No problem. Totally cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
I've always had, I feel, a fairly, a pretty intensely, like, Spartan feeling toward, vehicles and driving. I've never had ambitions for particularly flashy or fast cars.
Cool.
I do find it pretty, I do find it, though, to be a pretty, you know, staid choice to design this game around the fantasy of driving your parents' station wagon. Of all the cars. Lauren just called from the bank. I drive a Mazda CX-30. It's a Mazda 3 on 7-inch stilts, Sparrow says. And see, I'm so unknowledgeable about cars that even that means very little to me. Like, so far as my ability to picture in my head what you look like on the road. Unless I've personally owned a car, I'm not really going to be able to picture what it looks like from name. This mission is brutal. You have to drive so well for so long. It's kind of pretty. It's not sporty at all. If you want to be safe in an accident, get a tank mobile from the 70s and restore it, EpiPen says. All those old cars could drive through a minefield without a dent. It's the kind of car a late 30s, early 40s guy who doesn't care about cars but works in a job requiring something I can just get in and drive without thinking about it has, Sparrow says. I like to think that that's the guiding principle behind my car shopping. Eventually, I might go over there. Do not turn into me. No! The bonus mission gets canceled. If you don't do the bonus mission while you're doing the mission you're currently on, then it gets canceled. I restarted the mission again. I wish I knew what it was that I'm pushing that makes that happen. What do you drive at the moment, Frownie? And why do I imagine that it's a wagon with wood panels on the sides? Oh, I drive a Toyota Corolla. Mm. Don't like how all the new cars have screens and no tactile controls, EpiPen says. Yeah. Was it? I think Cows actually drives the same thing as me. I think she mentioned it. I can't recall. Most reliable car on the planet. Hey, Disco Bear, welcome in. Yeah, I bought we had a Camry, and then we had I had a PT Cruiser for the longest time. That was my first car. I had a PT Cruiser. When I finally got rid of that, I got a Camry, and then when a snowplow totaled my Camry, then I got a Corolla. Um, but the Camry I bought because when I needed a new car, one of my coworkers told me to get a Toyota. Um, and I said, "Oh yeah," and he said, "Yeah," and I was like, "Why?" And he says, "It's what our boss drives." And I was like, "He knows a lot about cars, does he?" And my coworker looked at me like, "What, are you stupid?" He was like, "He's had the same car he's had that same car for as long as I've worked here, and you know a moron like him isn't taking care of it, and if it's still alive, then it'll last forever." So I went with the Toyota. Happy New Year, Disco Bear. Hope things are off to a good start for you. Almost got one. My sister's partner worked for a Toyota dealer. They kept shoving Corollas in my face. The strange blue Smarty blue M&M candy color. Seems the colorway they couldn't shift and wanted to get rid of. Ours is like silver.
Let's rock and roll.
Toyota's good for that. Honda's better in my opinion. Subaru is better than that, I think.
No problem.
I don't know. I don't know anything about any of them.
Oop, oop, oop. We're history. Fun. Let's rock and roll.
I bought a Toyota on the recommendation of one guy who I worked with who didn't even really like me very much. It was a risky maneuver to listen to him because he could have been trying to poison me.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem.
All the taxi drivers here have Camrys and Corollas.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
It's treated me well so far. I haven't regretted it. I imagine I would still have the Camry that I originally got. Again, if it hadn't been hit by a snowplow my first winter in Wisconsin. The cheapest you could get blue. I mean, that sounds like my kind of color. Chrysler or Ford's, Kasarigama says. I had a PT Cruiser and we had a Sebring in there as well. I didn't mention that one before. Both of those were unfortunately kind of horrible. I actually really loved the Cruiser until I didn't. It was really great for a long time, and then it developed overheating problems, and it became an unending nightmare.
Cool.
And the Sebring was pretty bad too. The Sebring would just I don't even know what its problem was. It just wouldn't start reliably. We could never quite get it worked out. And then that one, Jelly got into an accident with it and totaled it. The thing about that car, like the Sebring, the thing that I remember most and dislike the most about it is that to change the battery, you have to take the tire off. The access to the battery is in the wheel well. Like they made it as annoying to work on as humanly possible. My Sebring had a great engine, but it was built inside of a load of trash. I think my dad has a Ford truck. I'm pretty sure he's a big fan of it. The battery thing. Yeah. Liam wanted to hear how you pronounced Hyundai. I don't know how to say it. I think probably just ignore the Y. Just say, most people just say Hyundai. I think that's how I would hear it said on the TV. Hyundai. He was tickled by how you said Mazda. He was expecting you to omit the Y. Yeah, and that's yeah, Hyundai, I think, is how I hear it in my head. For some reason, we say Hyun. Well, that's how I said it at first, but you called my attention to pronouncing it, so I was trying to do it right and not what would be natural. Hyundai in the U.S. This particular mission here, this better be like the final boss of the game because this is brutal. Excuse me.
Cool. Oop, oop.
First car I ever owned was a Monte Carlo. I don't know anything about those. Hyundai, same. We used to buy nothing but Chevrolet Corsica. Still recommend those. Then we got into the Chrysler Charger. It was wonderful.
Rock and roll. Totally cool. No problem. That was intense. Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool.
We say basil like basil. Yeah, I say basil. And we call cilantro coriander, and we call fries chips.
We're history.
I'm Aussie, and I like how we say certain things, Chozo says. And you call McDonald's Macus. Freedom fries. There were cheap kick-me cars that never died on us. That's all I look for in a car. All I want from a car is that it just not give me any maintenance headaches. Engineered for obsolescence. We actually had to have some work done on our car, like the day before Christmas. We were out of town and something started dragging under our car. And it turned out the splash guard down there, the bolts that held it up had rusted out. It bent down and was dragging the road underneath of us. So we had to stop somewhere and get someone to tie it up. If I ever get my hands on a VW Rabbit, I could convert that thing and get like 60 miles per gallon. If we weren't working on it ourselves, with free time, it would have been a minimum of several $1,000s, basically rendering the car worthless to most people.
Rock and roll. We're history.
We're getting sushi now because I put the idea in Liam's head, and he's not willing to stay put any longer. I hope it's delicious.
Rock and roll. No problem.
Totally cool.
That was let's rock and roll. Oop. No problem. Cool.
I actually could have picked up that bonus mission. What's going by the gridlock?
Oop.
Robbed.
Totally cool.
Oh, this person needs to be dropped off so far away. Why so far away? I'm taking risks. I really probably shouldn't be.
More history.
I'm out of gas. Awesome. My splash guard started dragging too. I reattached with some zip ties. Oh. We have $5 10-piece sushi. Most grocery stores have here every Wednesday. It's a little mid, but not bad every once a week or so. EpiPen says. Got a hair on my glasses getting in my way. I wonder if the Olsen twins ever beat their games.
Let's rock and roll.
I feel like I've heard that Mike Tyson has never beaten Punch-Out.
Cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Cool. No problem. That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Oop.
I imagine that most people
No problem.
who have video games based on them don't actually beat those games.
Totally cool.
It just seems to me like that would be the case. That it'd be much rarer to find someone who'd actually beaten their own game than the reverse. Goodness, what is this traffic? Oh, it's so brutal.
Let's rock and roll. No problem.
The thing is, like, I'm the only person on the road that's not, that doesn't exist. I'm the only one that doesn't exist. I'm the only person on the road whose sole reason for existing isn't just to sabotage me. None of these other entities even pretend like they have a purpose. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing, is like, my first instinct was to say, like, I can't imagine being featured in a video game and not wanting to beat it. But the thing is, like, I want to beat every game, so my feelings are not a good yardstick to measure everything else against. Yeah, playing for 10 or 20 minutes and then never playing it again. I imagine how that's how most people experience their own games. Totally cool. Oh, where's the bakery? This whole day is going to cost me like $40,000 in gas. I kind of vaguely know where I am.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Oops.
Hope I'm not going the wrong way.
Cool.
Oh no.
We're history.
What? But what happened? Why did I fail? What happened? Hey, Conqueror Worm, welcome in. Happy New Year. Master Tuesday, welcome in. Will you be playing jank games all month long, or is this just a one-off? I mean, Jankuary's a whole month. I think jank games are the rule rather than the exception here. Yeah, that's true. No, I'm playing trash. I'm playing trash all month. Our theme this year is games that should have been in previous themes. Games that I didn't have or didn't have time for in past Jankuaries. I'm trying to catch up with now. That's what I'm going to be doing all month here. So we got a lot of Mary Kate and Ashley. I've got some Tasmanian Devil. I've got some Men in Black. Probably some other stuff too. I'd like to at least do one Echo game this month as well, but we shall see. Did I say Happy Tuesday? Welcome in. We've not got too much longer to go tonight. We started a little early. I'm going to need to wrap a little early, but I'd really like to finish this level first. Greg's Retro Channel, welcome in, Greg. Jankuary again. I don't know why the game just decided to kill me. Unless there was an invisible car behind that tree that ran into me. That's the only thing I can imagine that would explain why I was dead.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Cool. No problem.
Another Echo game. My condolences.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I think I'm finally gonna play Echo 2.
Oop. No problem. Totally cool.
So far, I've only played the first Echo the Dolphin, but I played it on the Genesis and the Game Boy Advance, which... the GBA has got to be the worst way to experience that game.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
I hope I don't run out of gas.
No problem.
Wasn't I playing something recently where I kept getting annoyed that dialogue boxes kept popping up and interrupting me?
Totally cool.
Can't remember what that was, but it's happening to me again here, and it's really bad.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Oop.
Oops.
No problem.
The Muppets would make a good theme for a future Jankuary. I know there exists a handful of Muppets games, they all gotta be trash.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. Oop. No problem. Totally cool.
Totally cool. Oh, we did it, and we got the A rank. I'm released from another level. It wasn't even the end of the chapter. Oh my goodness. Oh, why?
Let's rock and roll.
A TV show I liked a while back. It's clever and well written, but they only had one season.
No problem. Totally cool. Totally cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll.
To the theater?
No problem. Totally cool.
That movie rocked. Where are we going now?
That was intense.
Surprise! Hey, VHS, Happy New Year, Happy Jankuary. Thank you. Not fast enough.
Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Totally. We're hit.
Dead.
Let's rock and roll.
I never really watched much of the Muppets show.
No problem.
Seen bits and pieces here and there, but not a substantial amount by any means.
Totally cool.
I'm mostly familiar with the Muppets from their movies more than anything.
That was intense. Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool. Totally cool. Oops.
Blue car, why you have to be in my way this whole time?
That was
I don't
fun.
like you.
We're
Oh my goodness.
bummer.
It has to just not be in my way, but it has to turn into me to kill me too. It's just so I have every reason possible to despise it.
No problem. Totally cool.
I decided to just take the damage and hit that green car on purpose to get him out of my way.
Cool. Totally cool.
I reset it again.
Let's rock and roll.
I don't know why I'm so good at doing that.
No problem. Cool. Cool. That was intense. Let's rock and roll. No problem. Cool.
I don't think I did that any faster. Oh, I did. Excellent. Let's go. The surprise party feels a little empty. Let's see how many additional guests I can bring to the party in the next 2 minutes.
Rock and roll.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if they have to be picked up one at a time. It looks like Crazy Taxi, but with all the fun sucked out of it. It's, interesting. This is an optional mission. Because it'll let me continue with the F rank. I'll probably accidentally do that at some point. Oh, they're randomized. Time to party. This game, like, could almost be kind of fun if it weren't for, like the time limits are brutal. And all the streets are one-way streets. And they always lead in the most inconvenient way away from wherever you want to get to. So there's just, it's intolerable. Welcome in, my new friend. Thank you for the follow. Happy New Year, and I hope you're having a fine night. This game is evil. Oh. It's pretty inhuman. I don't know how many people I'm supposed to pick up for, like, a good score. Nope. If you break a traffic law, you immediately die. Conquer a worm. If you go the wrong way... Watch this. If you go the wrong way... I'm already dead. And that was deceptive. Like, if I go up here... Dead. I can't even make it a single block in the wrong direction. It immediately kills you. It is wild. It is wild how strict this game is with its rules. I got lucky there. It spawned the two right next to each other. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't record and will not in any way acknowledge what our rankings are, by the way. I'm going for A ranks just for me. Just to be clear, I really don't think there's a point to them. This is in case anyone had any doubt. Alright, that's pretty much gonna be it. I don't think I can do better than that. I hope Justin was surprised. That wasn't good enough. No. Oh, I hate this game. Oh. Alright, let's get our password. I think that's going to have to be it for tonight, my friends. We're wrapping up a little early. That's why we started a little early, as I was afraid I might need to. And I need to make sure I get plenty of sleep while I'm working on... Well, it's not like I'm actively doing anything, but hoping to feel better. But thank you for being here tonight, my friends. We will keep working on this one. I'd like to stream tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to, but I'd like to. Probably around 11 p.m. Central Time. And we'll start a little later and hopefully go a little later tomorrow night. So, tentatively, I think there's a good chance of it. And we'll play more of this. Thanks for this saga, Frownie. Thank you, Chozo. Tuesday, Zergling. Rest well. Glad you aren't staying up super late for a bad game. Well, not tonight. Not tonight. I gotta be up in the morning with Baby Man tomorrow, so I gotta make sure I get. I gotta make sure I get a responsible adult's amount of sleep tonight. So, hoping to stream tomorrow night. Keep an eye on the Discord, and I'll let you know there tomorrow evening which direction the wind seems to be blowing for me. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to make it happen. Let's go. Let's go see Kyle. I haven't seen Kyle in a while. Thank you one last time for being here tonight, my friends. Very grateful to have you here. Sorry, my mind is going blank. I hope you have a wonderful start to your new year, and hopefully we've got a lot more nights kind of like this ahead of us. Except hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better. But be well until I'm lucky enough to see you again, everybody. We're all done for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.